Steph, grab that mic. Don't be afraid
No,
of that mic.
no.
I knew it. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. Oh well. But we do have Cindy Lou here. Hi,
Hey,
Cindy.
good
How you doing, sweetheart?
morning. Good morning. You had an
Good.
exciting weekend.
Yes, us Boiler fans did. It was pretty emotional. You know, and what's so interesting, everybody thinks, why the hell get caught up in this ball game? Unless you've gone to Purdue and you've shared some important parts in your life at that university, you feel attached to it. And when I was down there, yeah, it cost me a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, I get it. But at the same time, you develop great relationships and develop wonderful new friends.
Absolutely.
And so during the game you're texting each other and and so on and so forth, and this becomes a thing. It
It
becomes a
does.
thing. You don't mean to get caught up in it. It just happens. And this year's team is such a special team that they've gone through so much adversity, and it's last year it was a huge disappointment. One of the biggest losses last year, being knocked out by
First round, right?
no name
Yeah.
in the first round, and then turning it around and promising to change things and just respecting the program. And I mean, it just was so
And it
many
happened,
things.
Final Four.
We're now in a Final Four spot, and
Crazy.
here's the thing: we're happy with that. So if we lose against South Carolina State, hey, we finally shut people up. We can get to an Elite Eight. We can win an Elite Eight. So there.
It's March Madness,
But it
everybody
is.
has that like little thing, and to have something local. I mean, we're Indiana, and Purdue's Indiana, even if it was Indiana University or whatever, but it still's that tie. And if you have that connection with Purdue, like you said, it even just makes it more
Makes it
special.
better. And
Yeah,
if it'd be the same if IU was in it, and Ball State, or
Yeah.
you pick it,
Yeah,
and the
exactly.
Sycamores, you pick it. You get that attachment.
We're all on the
I
band.
still have an attachment with our local
Well,
college
exactly.
in Ancilla.
Yeah.
I mean, we went 3 generations there, man, and so you get attached and you hope
You
for
do.
success.
You do well, and then you get on the bandwagon too. I mean, we are Hoosiers.
Yeah,
It is
it's
basketball,
basketball,
and
and
it's
Indiana,
like,
the state of Indiana is getting represented.
exactly. So
You
we
know.
got to be proud Purdue Boilermakers
That's
now.
And another nice thing that's going to happen for us is that we are going to be broadcasting the Final Four this weekend on Max 98.3. We've got the rights
That's
to do it.
awesome.
And so we're going to have
Way to go.
Boilermaker basketball
Awesome.
on our station starting Saturday night at 6. Well,
Okay.
probably a little bit beforehand, but still.
So we have that local.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're very excited that we're going to be able to do that. And it's just going to make it that much sweeter, I think.
True.
We're working on a watch party, working on it. I don't want to talk too much more about it because I don't know anything. So I'm just going to.
Wait and
I was
see.
I was
Wait
the,
and
I was
see.
the idiot earlier this morning that threw it out there. So we'll see
We'll
what
see how-
sticks, and we'll go from there. But it was fun, and like
Good
I said,
experience.
it was a great experience. It really, really was. And Dougie Fresh,
Here comes
Dougie was
Mr.
part of the
Purdue.
trip, and
Mr. Purdue just
Boiler
walked in.
Up.
It's a great day to be a Boilermaker.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I had a dream that Purdue went to the Final Four.
Hey, nice job. It worked. It
I
worked.
can die now. Cubs won the World Series and we're going to a Final Four.
Hey,
Ain't
can you
that
give
the
me the
truth?
lottery numbers for tonight?
Yeah, no kidding. Is
You're
that
on a
tonight or
roll.
is it tomorrow?
It's tonight, I think. Doug, give us those numbers.
I
You're
know,
you're on a
right?
streak.
Well, I told them, we were figuring out ways to try to get down to Arizona, because we work in radio, so we don't make quite a lot of money. And so we're thinking, don't worry about it. I said, don't worry about it, boys. I got the winning ticket, so we're good. So well,
Tonight
hopefully
could
that'll
be
the
it.
fruition. I'm praying. That would be great.
Well, remember your friends over across the street.
Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, we got you. Heck, I'm gonna pull you to come work 2 jobs. How about that? You can come work over here
All
too.
right, cool.
It's that time. We were talking a little bit ago.
Yes.
Best of is here, and it's time to vote.
Yes. It's time to vote. Now's the time to vote for your favorites. 21 years ago, we started this, and
Yeah.
we're going into it strong.
You
Lots.
you kind of spearheaded it because you were part of.
Original.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
actually
I started it.
here.
Yes, yes.
And talk a little bit behind the reason behind starting something like this, to get more people inspired about our local businesses.
Well, it's to recognize the local businesses, people, everything, in that order. It's just, is it a competition? Yes, everybody likes a little bit of competition. Pizza, I mean, how many pizza places do we have? Now's your time that you can vote who's the best pizza in Marshall County.
Mhm.
But don't forget just Plymouth, it goes into Culver and Bremen and Bourbon and all of Marshall County. We also have included Walkerton and North Liberty. So a little background is that we just decided that Marshall County was large enough to do this. There's plenty of businesses. And it's a real great time too, Tony, because you actually find out new businesses that you haven't even, you don't even know they're there. You know, so you find out a lot of, just go to the website and you will see there's a lot to vote for.
How many categories this year do you guys have? She's got her own mic. We can,
How many
About 300.
about
300 300 categories. So don't be, I mean, you can go on you can vote once a day. Broke your microphone.
No, you're okay.
Okay.
You're good.
You can
coming
go on there
along
once
quick.
a day and you can vote for whoever you like, and you don't have to do it all at once. I mean, there's a lot of categories and it takes some time, but while you're watching basketball or whatever, get on the website, get on your phone,
And vote.
vote.
Vote, and vote some more. That's
Yes.
the key. Now you only get one vote a day, right?
You for each category, one
Yeah.
vote a day, yes,
So just kind of keep that in mind as
yes,
you're doing it.
yes,
We've had some great numbers the last handful of years, especially,
yes.
and which means to me this is working.
Mhm.
You know, this best of is working, and I hope you had. Well, you said you had 300 categories, so
Yes,
you know the last 10, 15 days to nominate. I hope people nominated.
yeah, there's quite a few. I mean, we get pages and pages because we have to go through them before they're actually placed on the website to make sure they're authentic, that they're still in business, things like that. People are one of the ones that we've had a little bit of a harder time because even though you know Betsy who does your hair, we don't know where Betsy works or if Betsy,
Right,
you know, so
right.
that's the one that has always been a little bit of a challenge. But we have firemen, we have local DJs, we have local radio, pizza, all that stuff. So vote. It doesn't cost you a thing. Does not cost you a thing. You do have to put an email address in there, but we don't sell them. You know, we don't sell them at all. It's just so that we can authenticate stuff and make sure that it's not a robot or anything because we've had some people that do that too. So we try to
Right.
make it as legit as we can.
Well, and that's been the fun part about it. I mean, you guys have done that.
Yes.
You legitimized these businesses, and you've also opened up doors for new businesses to get discovered.
Yes,
You know, and that's another good thing.
that does.
So when you're sifting through the paper or looking online,
Mhm.
and you're thinking, oh, what's this place? I never heard of it. Bam, you know, that's right there. It's a foot in the door for those businesses
That's true.
to get discovered.
And if you don't like to go online, we do have paper ballots too. They're in our papers. All of our Marshall County papers have ballots, or if you don't get a subscription, you don't have to buy anything. Just come into our office and we'll be glad to give you a ballot so that you can vote through a paper ballot.
Right.
So all kinds of ways you can vote for your favorites.
So, you know, pizzas, restaurants, realtors,
Food, all
Food.
kinds of foods from soup, coffee, chicken wings, ribs,
oh, really?
tons of, all kinds of your favorite.
Yeah,
Where's your
okay.
favorite ribs?
Yeah,
Where's
so
your
you
favorite
guys really broke it down again. This year.
Yeah, it's buffets, restaurant service. I mean, there's just so many. Entertainment. There's just lots and lots and lots.
So how long does it take you guys to get all these suggestions and I mean I would imagine this is several weeks if not longer than that.
What we usually do is we start out with the top 3 that won last year, and we automatically put them
Makes
on.
sense, yeah.
You know, put them on there. The ones that made the top 3, we'll put them on there. But it doesn't mean just because you know they won last year that they're
They're
going to
gonna win
win
this- that's right.
this year. So
That's right.
it all depends. It's reader's choice. We don't manipulate it at all. It's all by votes. So, you know, if you won it last year and you didn't win it this year, it's because people didn't vote. So you have. It's like an election. You know, you have to promote yourself.
Right.
So,
right.
and we have several places that do that. I mean, Tony's up there. I mean, he's up there for local morning show, him and Mark. So,
Yeah.
you
So it's
see
gonna be
there's
fun.
one- Yeah.
It's always fun to get up and just you know it's
Yeah.
I'm humble about it, you know.
No,
it's,
it is. It's humbling.
it's always nice to get votes. It really is.
Yeah.
Whether we lose or not, it doesn't matter. It's the fact
peers.
that we get people who.
Yeah.
It helps me gauge who's listening.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
And that's the great part about it. So we're excited to always participate in this event. When you guys try to break down categories, how do you know what to put on? I mean, yeah, food seems to be an obvious one, but I
Right.
mean, goodness gracious.
Well, it's like
just-
automotive. There's auto detail, auto parts, auto repair, body care or body shop. Excuse me, car salesman, car wash, new auto dealer, oil change, used auto dealer, tire store, vinyl wrapping
Okay,
is a new
that's
one.
my point. How in the Sam Hill do you guys come up with all those subcategories?
Well, we've had a bunch in the past, but then that's why we asked for nominations, and the vinyl wrapping was one of the new ones.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
and we make sure that there's at least two, so there's some type of competition. We just don't, so we depend on people, going to the web or whatever and nominating or calling us or emailing me and saying, hey Cindy, how about if, we add this? So we do that.
Well, and
we
I
do
will
that.
tell you, if you ever go to like meetings that involve business stores and owners and stuff like that, if you don't think for 1 second they're not going to, when they're introducing themselves, yeah, we won the best of in
Yes.
2019 or
Yeah,
2023 last year,
absolutely.
you're mistaken.
Right.
That always
It's a
gets
sense,
brought up.
it's a sense of pride.
It is a pride thing, and because you worked hard
Right.
to get the nomination, to
Right.
the recognition.
Voted by your peers.
Exactly right. And so that's the other part about it that kind of gets lost in that shuffle because sometimes it just becomes a competition.
Right.
Thought of that, just that. It really isn't. It's
Yeah.
you got nominated because you made a difference for somebody.
Right. Well, and I'll use Pizza Bills just because they're our neighbors, but Brian has won a lot of awards and he posts them on
Yeah.
his wall.
Well,
and
you
you
go
walk
over
in there and you see
you
all
see
of his
it.
awards, and it's a sense of pride, like you said, but it's a sense of when you walk in there, you're thinking, well, their food must be good
Mhm.
because they've won all these awards,
Right.
So it's
Right.
it's a thing.
Well, it's I love the fact you guys are doing it, and it's starting today. The voting
Yep.
begins,
Yes.
so we got to make sure people understand that.
Yes. So you have to go
There was
to the
nomination the last
right
15,
now,
20 days.
Yeah, we're actually voting.
Now
starting
voting
today.
starts right this
And
minute.
it stops on the 20th. So
Okay.
you have from April 1st to April 20th to vote. And then it takes us a little bit to get calculator thing, and then we contact the winners, the top 3 winners. So,
Right.
yeah,
Well, it's exciting time for you
yeah.
guys. I
And it's
mean,
exciting for everybody. Spring and basketball and
Oh, it
best
is.
of,
Yeah,
and,
it is. It's a good stuff. A lot of good stuff that's happening
Yes.
right now to kick off. Not just spring, but I know for us, we get about 32, 33 remotes in a year.
yeah,
No other radio station does that or wants to attempt that because that involves time and commitment. So
festival
guess what?
season.
That's why we remain number one. And so that's going to be our commitment again this year. We're going to be at a lot of fundraisers. We're going to be doing, if you're going to be a community radio station, if you're going to be a hometown radio station, by God, show it. Don't talk it, And so talk is cheap. You got to be at places. And so that's what we're going to be doing. And once again this year, because, we'd like to think we care. And you can only show that by
Absolutely.
doing it.
No, absolutely.
So yeah, that's what we got coming up, and
Alright.
the Best of contest starts today. Get on the Pilot News website and get your votes in. Now listen, this ain't going to be a 2-minute thing.
No.
Go through all of them, and I promise you will find yourself continuing to look.
Yeah,
You will look
be
just to
amazed.
see who's there. It just happens.
It does.
It just happens.
It
The
does.
natural thing is, okay, well, let me see who's in this category. I mean,
Well, no, explore Marshall County.
yeah, you
because
are.
you're going to find different restaurants that I haven't been there.
Yeah.
I mean, Papa's in Culver.
Exactly.
Lake House in Culver. I mean, Bremen has
The break room in Argus.
Yes,
I mean, there's
break room in Argus.
Argus
Exactly.
Den.
Yeah.
I mean, Bears Den, formerly known as the Bears Den. I mean,
The-
they're under new
yeah,
ownership and
yeah.
stuff, and
All kinds of
so
stuff.
I mean, there's a lot of really good places around here
There
that
is.
tend to be hidden gems, and so this Best of gets a chance to break it out.
Yeah, and you get to
showcase.
see. Yes.
Yeah. Well, ladies, thank you so much. Did
Thank
I
you.
miss anything? Did
No,
you-
we
anything
we
new?
appreciate you having us
Okay.
come over and
Yeah.
vote.
Yeah, vote some more.
Yes.
For your favorite. So, Once again, thanks for coming in. We love you guys.
Yeah.
If you guys need anything, just let us know. We'll get you going.
All right, Tony. Thanks
And
again.
Cindy, Stephanie, she was here just to say hi. And you can see her on our YouTube channel too at Max 98.3 Stream exclamation point. And she gets up. Can't see her now, she's gone. All right, folks, we want you to join us for more of your classic hits coming up here in just a little bit. We'll be back at it again tomorrow morning for the Max Morning Show. Until then, have a great day and stay dry.
You can go. That's fine.
Oh, no. I was gonna say, no, okay. I'm gonna go to the post office.
Okay. So I told Donnie that include the radio station for these best of winners. So he said he was gonna bring you, just he wants to say it every Saturday.
Oh, smart.
Well, you don't have to sell it, we're gonna sell it.
Okay.
But what we're gonna do is.
What do you want us to do?
I was gonna talk to you, so I just wanted to, it's not that bad. I just wanna come up with like 3 packages, cause we have gold, bronze, gold, silver, bronze. Now, what I'll do is I'll show you what we sell.
So she
for.
just wants us to promote it?
I want to be able to sell some commercials
Oh,
with
Oh.
our winners packages
okay.
for you.
Okay.
So what I thought we would do, well, we'll
You,
talk.
you tell me how you want me to approach it.
Hey,
What-